a sound cover, WC60 transmitter, and MC303 receiver, a pair of 13s in the BMW amplifier, running about a 200-watt carrier, something like that. So that's about the story from here. I'll say this, and I hope everybody has a great weekend coming up, and behave yourself. And I hope everybody out there feels as good as I live. Back to you, Richard. Thank you for picking up the net. That before I did another.
Okay, well, I will thank you for the check-in. You were busy with and next time I see y'all, don't know when that may be, probably a station in there with a Lima suffix, the letter L, and I just wonder if that person would check back in so I can enter you in the log. Okay, nothing heard. It might have been Richard WFL. Anyway, 4TP, John, our net manager. Go ahead, John.
Turn it to me, Richard.
I sure did.
Okay, W4TP. Good evening to everybody on the net. Yeah, tonight is the frequency measuring contest from the AWL. If you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Coming up here at, let's say they're going to have it tonight at UTC time, starting at 0229 UTC, so about 8 o'clock, something like that, local time. And details are in the QST here. It's always a lot of fun. And if you get less than a cycle or a cycle recorded down, they put you in the green box. I don't know what the green box is, but probably don't smell too good. And also, the Montgomery Ham Fest is coming up this weekend. And if you're going to go up there, that'll be Saturday. And we have tentatively come up with this year's activities. We'll be announcing this in greater detail, but February we're going to designate as a low-powered month, and we'll be announcing this in plenty of time and all of that. And the contest scheduled right now on February 20th, and Mac's supposed to do it with the 4AX. We appreciate you volunteering, Mac. And that's tentative. In March, we'll be doing the frequency measuring contest, and I hear there's going to be some ceramic give out this year. Back to you, Richard. Doing a good job. Good on 4TP.
W4TP from W4GK. Thank you, John. Many thanks for doing that. As you know, this will, I think, it'll be the 104th year that we've run the two contests, and everybody seems to enjoy doing them. Prizes awarded to the point that the winners will receive a certificate and cup. So it's our Local Small Society cup. It's a nice cup. I drink some more every day. So hopefully those winners will enjoy the cup as much as I do. So we'll break with John, and I'll go back and ask for WA4 India. Greg, I didn't mean to split by you.
W4 GCM and the net. This is WA4III. Been a good day today, and hadn't really accomplished a lot. Been playing radio most of the evening. Enjoyed it, and anyway, glad to hear from everybody, and anyway, don't know what to say. I started to say something. But I decided it might be better that I didn't. But anyhow, thanks for picking me up. Everybody's sounding good on me up here at the Poverty Shack. W4GCM, this is WA4III. Back to next.
Okay, Greg. Well, if you decide you want to your feelings, go right ahead. as long as we can take it. And we'll break with you and go to WB4KKJ. Where are you there?
Good evening, Richard. Hope all is well over there. W4GCM, WB4KKJ. Doing well. Had a good day today, and got to play a little bit of radio this afternoon, and which was good. So other than that, everything is running good over here, Richard, and you're sounding really good over here in Face tonight. Got a good signal, and Mac, you're just we've had a good conditions tonight. So I'm turning it back over to you, and thanks, Richard, for everything you do. W4GCM, WB4KKJ.
WB4KKJ. Well, Greg, thank you very much. I appreciate your kind words. And Greg, we're going to break with you and go to Mac, W4AX. Mac, go ahead, please.
All right, thank you, Richard. W4GCM, W4AX. And thanks for running the net. You and the other net controls always do a great job. And Ben Elmer, a fellow, I'm building a antenna matching unit between his QRP rig and an in-fed half wave. We got the prototype all built and it's working well. I've been spending, I don't go to the doctor much for myself, but I sure do spend a lot of time at the veterinarian for my 5 large dogs. So been 3 trips to the vet this week. So anyway, it's just a part of giving them their best life. Just finished making a gift for my daughter who finished a 100-mile race that she did. And I'd like to acknowledge Veterans Day on Monday. And thank you to all the veterans who served our country. W4GCM, W4AX.
W4AX. And Mac, thanks very much. Inadvertently, you reminded me that the 11th of this month is, in fact, Veterans Day. And I, too, want to thank everybody, all of the vets who sacrificed so much. And it's a great thing. I was in the Navy, and I'm sure most of you served at one time or another. It's an experience that no one will ever forget, and it was a learning one for me. So congratulations to all of the veterans out there. And we'll break with you, Mac, and go to W4WFL. Richard, go ahead, please.
Okay, this is W4WFO. Thanks, Richard. Really don't have a whole lot to say today, and just been working on some projects around here, working on the Hamlin DQ 100 receiver. I got it working, but it's I got some potentiometers I think I'm going to have to replace in it, and going to look through the old some, see if I can find something to fit it, and got some antenna work to do around here too. So I got plenty of things to do, but not a whole lot to contribute to the net. So anyway, I'll just turn it back over to you, and I hope you all have a good evening, and God bless everybody that's checked in this evening. W4GCM, this is W4WFL.
Okay, Richard, well, thank you so much for your comments and your kind words, and we'll move along and go to W9TAB. Tom, are you there?
Thanks again, Richard, for running that. Sounded good. W4GCM, W9CAB. Good evening, everybody.
W9TAB helps Tom. Tom, thanks for your check-in tonight, and thanks for checking in all these many. Always appreciate your contributions and comments. So break with you, and go to Sam the Man, the KF422. Sam, thanks so much for the missing statement tonight.
Roger, it's always a pleasure and honor. I love being part of the Gulf Coast Mullet Net. The lonely mullet swimming around in the marshy waters of the Gulf, and so forth. And I'm just glad that I was a mullet swimming in the sea, having all you good AMers talking back to me. But anyway, it's just a wondrous thing. And I like to add my 2 cents worth on the coffee cup. The mullet coffee cup is just wonderful. They drink away very well and so forth, and very attractive. And, they're made extremely well. And John was responsible for hammering in on that particular cup and so forth. Y'all got a winner there, no doubt about it. And I'm praised for that mine. So anyway, back to W4GCM and the Gulf Coast Mullet Net. This is KF4TXQ on my usual rig, which is a Kenwood 430S transceiver with a 275 Johnson Matchbox interface. It's been modified to interface with the 430S, and then that drives my 813. It seems to work very well, and I've learned how to hook it up so that it serves 2 purposes. It feeds the RF on transmit right into the 813 grids, and all the grids in the 813s are tied together, and it also actually acts as a tuner on receive, and that makes it pretty well. And what I do is I switch it over, which detunes the final HF high impedance side of that coil system in there, and it really peaks up the on the sleep. Well, anyway, back to W4GCM. Everybody have a good evening. Always a pleasure to be in here. This is KF4TXQ, Dadeville, Alabama. I love it because it's so dead. Diddly-da-di-da, y'all.
KF4TXQ, that's Sam. And he is the gentleman who recites our mullet basic statement each Thursday night, and been doing so since I can remember. So thank you, Sam. Many thanks. And go to Randall, KD4RSX. Randall, go ahead.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. What's going on tonight there? Tonight we're on Ranger in the QRO and listening on some different receivers all on at the same time there. So got a lot of audio in the shack there. Definitely enjoyed listening there to all the receivers there. But especially Baron tune-ups. Boy, oh boy, howdy. that is a good sound in here. Richard, ain't nothing else going on, just waiting for the rain to move on. Got some outside projects want to do. And when that gets done, find something else there. I'll be working on some transmitters here coming up there. Been thinking about getting on an ART-13 there, seeing what I can do with one of them. Well, then, Richard, back to you. You have a good one. KD4RSX here in Pensacola along with you.
Okay, Randall. Well, thanks for your check-in. Sounds like you're staying busy. That's a good thing. And right with you, Randall. That's KD4RSX. And November calls. November 4, Juliet Kilo. Art, go ahead, please.
This is N4JK. Hey there, Richard. Well, I tell you what, conditions in standard time are so much better. If you use Mac W4FX as a reference, just about everybody's coming in as loud as he is. So it's armchair copy tonight. I'm really enjoying the net. You're sounding most good. Well, today just ran around and did a whole bunch of errands. I am doing a technical project in the fact that it's not RF. I've got a computer that has given up on me, and I've pulled out another couple of carcasses, and now I can see that I have 3 crummy computers that don't work. I think I'm going to finally toss that and get one of these little mini computers. They're real good, and they're very inexpensive. I think that'll do the job better than trying to resuscitate one of these old clunkers. Anyway, enjoying the net? Thank you for doing it tonight. That's about it from here. N4GCM from N4JK.
Okay, Art. Well, thanks for checking in. Art, by the way, is one of our net controls. And thank you for all that you've done for amateur radio. And hello to your bride, Miss Kate. And I tried to swallow my tongue then. Anyway, that's N4JK, Art, over in Destin. We'll break with you and go to Mark, AF1Z. Mark, go ahead, please.
Hey, Richard. Sorry, I just came right back in the room. I was, well, never mind what I was doing, but there you go. W4GCM, everybody, AF1Z, great net, and thank you for doing that. Wanted to crank out a wellness report on John Milner. Hope he's okay. I haven't heard from him in a while. I suppose I could pick up the phone, you know how that goes. But anyway, great net, and signals are good. And once again, I apologize to those guys that they were on the frequency before, and I just, I messed up. After 62 years in this hobby, you'd think I'd know better, but there you go. Thanks a lot, Richard. Take care, and all the best to everybody on here. W4GCM, AF1Z.
Contact.
John, have your ears are burning on that?
Yeah, I've been sitting here. Randall didn't wake me up early enough. Mark, I was worried about you too, buddy. I called once or twice, I think, but you know how it was. I was well up for free. I hope to be down that way soon. Go ahead, Richard.
Well, the door's always open, buddy. Thank you, AF1Z.
Jury.
John, are you still there?
Yeah. You want me to make one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, that's K4VZS. Like I said, I was asleep and Randall woke me up a little late. I'll have to teach him how to do it before the net. But sort of took the day off today. Haven't got much done. This weather is just very non-conducive to do anything. But we'll keep going on the flex, and that was the only thing that was on. So anyway, back to you, Richard. Appreciate you taking in that K4VZS.
Okay, John. He's one of our locals, and he's been very active in amateur radio for years and years and years. He's also our go-to guy for repair. So that's John here in Pensacola, K4VZS. Alpha Lima 0 Foxtrot. Tim, are you there?
Yeah, you bet. W4GCM, a good group. This is AL0F, and hi to my buddy John down there in Pensacola. I was going to come on here and say that I'd talked to him 2 or 3 times in the last couple of days, so I know he's all right. I moved a bunch of stuff out of my storage in Arizona this summer, and so I brought him a bunch of junk and plunder. Nothing valuable, but just lots of parts to keep people going. So You're sounding good. You're, as one guy say, you're full quieting, John. Good to hear you, and I hope to get down there and see you one of these days. I haven't done too much. We were gone for 2.5 months on an RV trip this summer. About 9,000 miles and 15 states, and I've been tired. I got back, I was tired. I haven't done a damn thing, but I'm starting to get active again now. And got everything going here. And I guess that's about all I know. We had a good soaker yesterday. Started out kind of misting, and then we had a good soaking rain all day, and didn't do much today as far as weather, so I got quite a bit done today. Maybe I'm moving back in a positive direction, I don't know. Anyway, everybody sounds real good. I hope this thing sounds okay. I'm on a Ranger, running QRO with a Henry amp, and this 75A4, D104 mic, and got 75 meter dipole, up about 40 feet, I guess. That's what's happening here, and thanks for letting me in, and it's really nice to be back on AM radio. I love it. So, back to you, W4GCM. This is AL0F in the group.
AL0F, that's Tim. I have trouble with your call sign, I don't know why, but I do. Anyway, the Rangers sound really good. Good signal, good modulation, good signal strength, and so forth. Just very enjoyable audio and so forth. So, Tim, thanks for your participation. And one else who kind of talk in on that. This is W4GCM.
Alpha Delta 4 Quebec.
Alpha Delta 4 Quebec, go ahead please. Alpha 4 Delta Quebec, go ahead please.
Yeah, this is Alpha Delta 4 Quebec. AD4Q. Name is Dave, and we're in Millington, Tennessee. Got a little bit of noise on tonight, but hearing a lot of people full quiet in earlier. So good to hear everybody. Back to you, Dave 4GCM 84Q.
Dave, I apologize. I have written down Alpha Delta 4 Quebec, and immediately repeated them in the wrong order, so I apologize. But you got a nice signal, and no fault of yours, my ears. So, Dave, thanks for your check-in tonight. Appreciate it. Michael, Dave, anyone else with the Gulf Coast Mullet Society that, please? All right. Well, let me get back to the preamble. And at this time, the Gulf Coast Mullet Society will conclude. I wish to thank all that participated in our Thursday evening net. Our next net will be 1 week from today. And our net control for next Thursday evening will be Max, W4 Alpha X-ray. And he's located in where is he? Well, I think he's in, I want to say he's in Pensacola, I'm not sure. I'm going to look it up just to be absolutely sure. Alpha X-ray, where is he? There he is. He's in Birmingham, Georgia. My apologies. Boy, how wrong can I be? The one just chose to go here. How good the conditions are tonight. So, at this juncture, this is W4GCM now returning back to regular use. 73, everybody. This is WA4FU now clear.
Great job, Richard. I didn't. Have a good night.
Thank you, Roy. I appreciate it. You do the same.
Amen to that. This is KF4THQ, and as a postscript, I'd like to ask if there's anybody out there got an old Johnson 275-watt matchbox. Doesn't matter as long as it's all there. It's going to be modified for experimental use. Now, I'm interested in those 275-watt matchboxes and also the senior moment. The Nye Viking version of it. You know, Nye Viking called out Johnson at the end there. They're the same tuners, just painted different. All right, thanks a whole lot. 73's one and all. Good job on this, Richard. This is KF4TXQ, diddly-da-di-da.
Thank you, Sam, WA4FUU.
Good job, Richard, W9CAB.
Thank you, Tom.